Do you know how likely a nuclear war is to happen in 2022? I wasn't even born, but I've heard from my grandpa that it almost happened. A horrific scenario where nuclear weapons cause radioactive fallout, collapsing our civilization and making the Earth uninhabitable, but it never happened. Because a natural disaster hit us. Have you ever heard about large igneous provinces? These are volcanoes that don't explode, but huge cracks open in the earth crust and lava just start bubbling out, oozing across the landscape and releasing tons of toxic gases. The most dangerous thing about an igneous province is that it can keep up the oozing for centuries. With the wind effect, these toxic gases spread all over the world and changed the atmospheric composition. One of these magmatic gases reduced the oxygen level in the air. Sadly, there's only little oxygen left in the world. Before it's too late for humanity, the oxygen center is invented. It generates oxygen by electrolysis of underground water, and the required electricity is generated by using coal. But you should be slowly moving away from coal towards sustainable sources of energy. This is the only hope for us. You should immediately find and warmly welcome everyone who survived around the globe. Now it's your time, but don't worry. I'll be your guide along your journey.
Well, that was a relatively unhappy intro there. That's totally an idea of what the future world would be like. So anyway, thank you for joining me in for another video, and today we are taking a look at the demo of Oxygen, which is a post-apocalyptic future where there are multiple volcanic cracks have formed in the earth, and yes, which is basically brought deadly winds, frosts, and droughts, and lack of oxygen in the air. So they had to create an oxygen center, which becomes then the hub of your settlement. And what you'll see there is that you will need to make sure that that is constantly powered, or your people will start getting sick and dying. So yes, it's very much a kind of akin to some of the games that have a centralized critical building, kind of a bit like Frostpunk, where you have to keep the generator going. This, you've got to make sure that the oxygen center is running. And so this is a game that was written by the developers, Turquoise Revival Games, the same people who did another game that I looked at a little while ago, the United Penguin Kingdom. So I quite enjoyed playing that game, so I wanted to give this one a look as well. So let's just dive straight in, and we'll take a look with the tutorials, just because I want to see what the mechanics are like. So let's quickly go in. Basics is about camera control, oxygen center, energy menus, ruins. All right, we'll just quickly run through these, and we'll have a look at what the game does. Apparently, this is the first 50 days.
I'm happy to see you here. Let's start with the basics. Okay. First, we should start with the camera
controls, WASD, QE to rotate, and...
Great! Let's move on. As you see, our people are in front of the oxygen center. When they are out, they use oxygen tanks. We have to keep the oxygen center running to provide the required energy to our buildings.
Okay, so our people have basically hazmat suits and oxygen packs. And if the oxygen center's off, then, well, we're basically jiggered. Alright, so click on the oxygen center.
Here we can see the total energy consumption of the oxygen center, and also our constructors list. Our constructors are always ready and will start working as soon as you plan a construction.
Construction. Okay, very much sounds like an AI voice there.
Let's move on to the
better
energy
than some
menu.
of the other ones I've heard. Okay, so open the energy menu up
Here
here.
we can see our energy resources. There is only coal right now, but we'll hopefully move on to sustainable energy resources later. Now let's focus on coal. To keep the oxygen center running, our people should be sent to the ruins to collect the required coal.
Okay, so let's find a ruin with coal. 375. So how many do I assign? I assign
Very
3.
good. By doing that, we assign the profession of scavenger to those settlers. Let's open the professions menu and see the workplace assignment.
Okay, so
Awesome. Here we can see all assigned professions. If no profession is assigned to a settler, it means the settler becomes a constructor. Now it's time to focus on basic needs: water, food, and houses. Let's start with the water purifier.
alright. Let's go to the food and water purifier. Where's the big old beastie? Alright, it's not going to let me put it anywhere else but there. Bit like it did in the United Penguin Kingdom during their tutorial, so you had to put things only where it told you. So we'll build the water purifier. Okay, so people are starting to move around. We've got a time shift where we can adjust the time speed, so let's quickly get this done until it's done. Right, I need to assign 3 people. Oh, it tells me to do it from up there. Alright, let's go into here.
Great. Now we have a water purifier where we can produce water. When a certain amount is produced, one of the workers will drop off the produced water at the closest storage.
So the closest storage, I'm guessing, is this one, looking by the water containers around the outside.
Now let's focus on food production. It's best to start with the fishing dock.
Right, okay. I'm guessing that's going to need to go somewhere, next to the water purifier. Alright, so we'll speed this bad boy up. Actually, can I, while that's being built, can I... Oops, no. Okay, so I can't do anything. I can't assign a worker early while it's being built, like you could with games like Banished and things like that. Quickly get this done. We've got everyone's homeless at the moment, so right. Oh, hang on, I want to do it up there again. So I need to assign 2 people to fishing.
Well done. We've now taken care of our basic supply of food and water. You should make sure that enough food and water are on hand at all times.
Okay, cool.
Now let's build a canteen so that our people can visit when they are hungry or thirsty. If there is no canteen in your settlement, they go to the closest storage to them. Each visit to the canteen brings extra points to the confidence level of the visitor.
Cool. Alright, well, let's get a canteen built, and I want it over there. I wouldn't have said that was the best place for it, but alright. So, as you can see, each of the buildings, from what you can see there, they all have a green pathway around the outside of it, which is for you to be able to, reserve space for roads and things. So, that's very cool. Right, let's get this going. I've just dumped it up to speed level 2 just for now, just to help quickly speed through these tutorials. Okay, fine. So we need to assign 1 worker to the canteen.
Good.
Right,
now
so
we have
still
a
got
canteen.
5 left
Our
to do
people
in
prefer
building.
the closest canteen to them when they are hungry or thirsty. On the other hand, canteen workers prefer the closest storage to pick up the required food and water.
Okay, so yeah, wherever they're living, wherever their homes are, they need to be near to the canteen, and the canteen also needs to be near to a storage facility.
Now let's focus on constructing some houses.
Okay, brilliant. So the storage facility would be here. So my thought would be, if I was going to place this down, I would place this up here next to the storage unit. But we're doing a tutorial, so we'll follow what they've got. Okay, so they want us to do the housing here, and fine, let's do those. So again, because they had it mapped out where the roads are, you can have the buildings literally right next to each other with their entranceways facing into the building in front. Or you could possibly spin these 2 around so that they have all their entrances along one line. I'm guessing that's going to be a cosmetic thing, really, rather than anything that's particularly game breaking, but at the moment we've got our food working and our water coming along nicely, and 2 of the 4 houses are built.
Excellent. Now our people have houses to rest, have kids, and more importantly, fill up the oxygen tanks.
Okay, so the homes homes are where they will fill up their oxygen tanks. That's brilliant. I thought it would have been they go into the oxygen centre, but obviously not. And so, yeah, so they're having kids. As you can see, we've got 2 of the little blighters at the minute. And so I'm sure they'll be adding
Let's
more.
Let's build some roads for faster walking speed.
Okay, yep, standard road construction. So this is all pretty much, city builder 101, really. Let's build a road between... Oh, no, wrong side. Let me pop a road down here. I want it to try and go all the way down to that point. There we go. And then we can build probably a road around our main oxygen center. And let's do that, and down here. Cool. There we go. So that then we'll build a dirt road.
Perfect.
Dirt roads don't cost anything.
Now our people will walk faster when they are on the roads. You should also know that roads don't require any construction material but can only be built by construction workers.
Anyway, right, next tutorial. Let's quickly dive
Welcome
through
again.
these.
Let's continue with the challenges. Wind is one of the main challenges in this world because winds bring toxic gases and reduce the oxygen level. Therefore, we should get ready for them.
Okay, the AI voiceover was doing so well until wind sounded very, very odd. But alright, fair enough. Well, nothing's perfect in life, and small developers have to try and save their money where they can. So I tend to be a little bit more forgiving of dodgy AI voiceovers on from indie devs rather than anything else. And yes, I will call out when some of the AI voiceovers do just sound flat and lifeless, especially when there's like a relationship element involved. And yes, I am talking about the Farmer's Dynasty that I'm also playing through, where the unfortunately the rest of the game can be quite good fun, a little bit tedious in places and a bit grindy. But yeah, the relationship aspect is completely clowned over and completely killed by the really soulless AI voiceover. But anyway, that's not the game we're playing today. So
since the winds bring toxic gases, our people can get sick on these windy days and die if they are not treated. Therefore, we should build a medical post.
Okay, so yeah, so on particularly crappy days, we need to make sure to be extra careful because people are going to end up getting sick and will die if we're not careful. So why have we... Can I not put it down that way? Oh, I have to put it down the way they want me to in the tutorial. See, personally, I would have had the entranceway going up towards the main oxygen centre, but, you know, this is their game, so they obviously must have some logic in their own mind of why they want this done. So we've lost all our houses, and we now have a research centre that I haven't seen before. Alright, well, let's get ourselves 2 workers in
Correct.
there.
The medical post is built as planned. Our people can go there if they are sick and stay there until their treatments are completed. Since the oxygen center consumes more energy during the winds, we should store a considerable amount of coal before the winds. Let's build a coal mine. Okay,
so we have up in this corner here, we have the weather forecast for the next number of days. So we see cloudy, sunny, we've got, so it's be obviously today, then for the next 3 days it'll be sunny, and then 2 days of it being windy. So these are the days, you see they're flashing kind of orange and white, that those are the days that we have to make sure we've got extra coal in so that we can be sure that people are not going to be adversely affected and potentially getting ill. So let's go build ourselves a coal mine. That's going to be over there. We're going to need some... We're going to need to get ourselves some roads and things built So, what's the art style like for this coal mine? Oh, very nice. Very old school. And we want 3 workers in there. That's a water purifier. I'll throw 1 in there and 1 in the food. What's this one? Coal mine. 1, 2, 3. Throw someone in the research centre. What have we got up here? This is our medical post. 2 are working in there, and it's fine. Oops, get rid of those. This is just a tutorial, so I'm not really worried too much about anything. I'm just literally following through what they're trying to teach us, just so we have an idea when we go to play the actual demo itself. Which the demo is a first
Very
50
good.
days.
Now we have enough coal for the upcoming windy days.
All right, excuse me, I was talking. Anyway, the demo will give us is going to allow us to play the first 50 in-game days without obviously all the necessarily some of the hand-holding. But
Now we
I
should
imagine
run
there'll
the
be
oxygen generators in all of the
tutorial
buildings.
prompts.
Workers don't consume oxygen tanks when the generator is turned on in the building.
Could run the oxygen generator in all the buildings. Okay, so we have to go up to here and turn on all generators. So that will take 11 power, and we've got total amount of power we've got. It's going down slowly but surely. Ooh, that didn't look good, that little explosion. So we'll turn on all generators.
You can also run the oxygen generator in any specific building you need. If it's off, workers consume oxygen tanks. They go home for filling when their oxygen tanks are empty.
Okay.
Now let's check the buildings with sufficient oxygen.
Alright. So we've got an oxygen sufficiency of the buildings.
Awesome. You should also know that there are some buildings where oxygen generators work automatically.
Okay, and it also shows us what the energy draw is for each building as well. So we've got 4 drawing energy for the research or technology centre. So, So let's quickly have a look around. So everything, so we've got 2 there, 3 there, 4 there, 3 in the medical post, and 1 in those 4 houses, and 2 in a coal mine. Nice. We've got our trees, that's cool.
Now let's check the energy consumption of the buildings.
Alright.
Amazing.
That, didn't we?
Now you know how to control your building's oxygen sufficiency and energy consumption. As these oxygen generators increase your energy consumption, you should remember to turn them off when your energy is short.
Okay, so again, this will be something where, you know, if you turn it off in a building they're working in, the staff will work as much as they can until their oxygen cylinders run out, and then they'll, you know, run back home to go and swap them out. So that'll affect productivity of the building during those particularly poor days. Oh, here we go. Boom!
Now it's time to take action regarding cracks.
Oh.
Cracks explode if there is no gas extractor placed on them. Then they start releasing toxic gases and can become a risky zone for our people. To unlock gas extractor, we should build a research center first.
I think I had a research center, you just blew it up. Alright, so I did put someone in the research center. I hope they'd gone home for the day. Oh, it's 8 o'clock, they should be alright. So the building can be repaired in 4 days. Oh, cool. Alright, so the building's not entirely gone, but yeah. So this crack is one of those cracks I was talking about that's spewing out nasty toxic gas into the air. Alright then. We've got 3 of those there. They're only going to be lasting a few days. Good. Okay, cool. So we'll assign 3 workers, and we need to get 15 research points. So technology. Done that. I'm going to keep it on slightly accelerated speed just because I want to get through the tutorial quickly. Just because I don't want to...
Very well. Now we have a
long.
research center and adequate research points for unlocking the gas extractor. Let's use the research points to unlock the gas extractor from the research center menu.
Okay, so this one here down here. And we've got the... Oh, cool. So what can we unlock? We've got shelter, medium-sized living space, capacity for 8 people. I think the container houses were 4, I think. An appropriate environment to grow vegetables, potatoes. Oh, that's nice. So we've got a plant house, gas extractor, signal tower, metal processing, and metalworks. All right, cool. Let's go and jump in on the gas extractor.
Well done. Now you know how to use your research points to unlock anything from the research center menu.
Okay, yep, like pretty much every other city builder or city management colony sim type game.
Now we should build a gas extractor on the crack. It is the only way to prevent its explosion, and also we'll be able to generate electricity for the oxygen center.
Oh, cool. So if we catch the crack when it is before it explodes, we can harness it for some form of geothermal energy production. Nice. And it says it prevents the explosion too. Oh, that's nice. Let's go and take a look at that.
Excellent. Now we've protected our people from a possible explosion. Don't forget, these cracks can occur anywhere.
Right, so we need to be careful of cracks when we see them and make sure they aren't near any buildings that we care about.
Now it's time to take care of the dead trees and revive them. Trees require a lot of water to reach the required vitality for creating a tree dome. During a rainy or snowy day, trees don't require water.
Cool. Alright, click the building. Deodar Cedar. Assign a worker.
Great. When a tree's vitality reaches the required percentage, it generates a tree dome and acts as a natural oxygen center. Any building under a tree dome has no energy consumption. People don't get sick during the winds and also don't consume oxygen tanks under a tree dome.
Oh, nice. Can I up and replant trees? That would be very much a game changer if I can up and replant them. Because then I can be able to build my housing around those trees. Alright, let's go to the next one.
Welcome again. Let's continue with our people's confidence. Our people's confidence is quite important, especially regarding productivity and a vote of confidence.
Vote of confidence?
Let's see the parameters of the... Great. As you see, you can do several things to increase the vote of confidence. It indicates at what level the settlers support you.
Okay, so you've got people, the total vote of confidence of my settlers, plus 5 points, newborn babies bringing extra points, people who join you with the help of the signal tower or submarine dock. Removal of points are people leaving, and people dying of hunger, so we get extra points for new location exploration by radar or signal tower, and plus 4 for buildings. Each completed building brings extra points. Each demolished building or collapsed building lowers total score. I wonder if that means it'll also mean when there's these little cracks here explode, whether that's also going to lower the my confidence from the people. Each task that helps as well, and then we have the trees. Each tree reaching 100% vitality brings an extra point. Okay, cool. So there's quite a few different factors that are going to affect everything here, so I've got to be a little bit careful.
Let's start with a nice cafe for our people to meet over and socialize.
A nice cafe. So we can go and have an overpriced latte, can we? Alright. Where did they put them there? That would have been much better over next to the storage centre. It would have kept a nice flow all the way down here for a road that would have been okay. No, that just seems a little bit out of place to me. But well, it's the devs' game. They can design their tutorials how they like. I need to. Alright, I'll stop trying to play the game and I'll just wait the tutorial out. Hopefully, I think this is the last one. I think.
Very well. Now our people can enjoy their free time at this cafe. Each visit brings extra points to the visitor's confidence.
Okay, so there we go. So we've got 4 out of 10 because that was a building being created. So that's cool. So as long as we
Now
keep
let's
working in a way
focus on some
forward.
decorations and
Build a star. Star. Okay.
perfect. Now it's time to build some high-level comfort duplex buildings and increase our people's confidence.
Duplex buildings and increase our people's confidence. All right. So, I mean, not being funny, but that looks like something you'd find underwater, waiting for a passing ship to go by and go bang. Some kind of you know, water mine.
Very good.
Cool.
These buildings also have high-speed oxygen fill-up. Therefore, our people will be able to fill their oxygen tanks more quickly.
Ah, cool. Perfect. So we've got high-speed oxygen fill-up. That's good. So that means I'll be away from work for faster. Now, something I've just noticed as well is I saw there's now a 1 in this vote of confidence, and it's gone up to 16/40. So, by the looks of things, each of these have multiple levels because this now says 1. So I'm guessing each one of these is going to have a anywhere up to, I'm guessing, 9 or 10 or something. Because these are all saying 0 of 10. Now this one says 16 of 40. Next vote of confidence target is 5. The next check-in is in 35.5 days. So we've got kind of like just over a monthly check-in on our confidence level. That's cool. We'll just keep building
Now
and
let's
keep
build
doing
a
stuff.
temple for our people's spirituality.
Ooh. Let's see what the architecture of a temple's like. Okay. Interesting. Where do they want it? They want it shoved over. See, again, placement's not great. You want it kind of butting up to stuff so that you can create a road pattern network to enhance the movement of your colonists or settlers, whatever you want to call them in this one, inhabitants. So we've got, I'm guessing those are 2 Litlands over there. Litlands, adolescents, juveniles. Sorry. Just having a quick glug of tea. Oh, another one going bang. Alright, this building's taken a bit, so I'll speed it up to level 3 just while we do this.
Well done. Now we have a temple. Each visit to this temple brings extra points to the visitor's confidence. Now let's build a playground for our lovely kids.
Lovely kids. Well, I doubt they're going to be that lovely in a post-apocalyptic world, but they're going to grow up quite fast and quite hard in, at least, stoic and...
Excellent. Now you know the main parameters of the vote of confidence. Keep it as high as possible. Otherwise, our people may leave us in the future.
Okay.
Welcome again.
Okay, so
let's continue with exploration. Now it's time to build a submarine dock by the river so that new people can...
So we need to build a submarine dock. Dock where the submarine can drop off new people. Alright, let's get cracking on with that.
Awesome. Now we can find new people by using... Now let's prepare some canned fish for our expedition teams.
Okay, so we need some kind of cannery, I'm guessing. Canning station. Okay. Not jazzed about their placement strategy, but... Okay, I'll quit whining. Hopefully that's not too close to damage my research centre. We're nearly done with that. Okay, cool. So we'll go attach our 3 people. I know it keeps pointing up here, but I'm so used to clicking on the building and doing it that way.
Very well. Now we can produce as many canned fish as we need for the signal tower and radar teams.
Signal tower and radar teams. Okay.
Now it's time to build a signal tower. We'll discover new places and save many people with the help of it.
Alright, so good. So we've got something else we can do here. A radar tower. Oh, that looks cool. So if it was just a generic city game or city colony sim game, I probably would have just bypassed doing the tutorials just to...
Perfect. Now we have a signal to now let's build a radar and discover new material deposits around.
With oxygen, I wanted to give it a go and just check the tutorials out. I thought it'd be interesting for everyone to see as well. Let's build the radar and discover new material deposits around. Okay. Guess that's going to be built as well. Then we'll dive in and we'll do the full version. Okay, what's the event log? Storage is almost full. Honor was born. Okay. What if they just had a random name generator added in the background? So we've got a signal tower there and a radar tower we're building here. So cool. Oh, that was a bit loud.
Well done.
Pop that in there.
You've completed the tutorial successfully. Please go back to the main menu and start a real journey.
Okay, cool. So there we go. So tutorial took about half an hour. Obviously, we had the intro as well. So let's get going on with the new game. And we'll just call it Salty. We won't bother with the adjusting anything else. I'm just literally just going to dive straight in as if nothing, as if we've not done anything else. So first things first, let's take a look around at what we've got here. So this is our area. We've got water around this side. Small area here with bridges that appear to be, one's broken, one appears to be blocked, and this one appears to be working, and this one is broken as well. So we've got canned foods or canned fish in there, canned fish in there, metal plank, metal deposit, tree here, and we've got our coal deposit there, a gas that's going to blow in a few days, or half a day. Thankfully it's far enough away, as we saw from earlier. So let's do our usual sort of thing that we have to do in these cases. So let's get ourselves a water purifier up and running. Right, how far down can I go? There. Let's get ourselves the fishing dock done and get that next to it. Oh, you can overlap the green items as well. Cool. Alright, well I'm not too worried about those being overlapped at the minute, because it's not like I'm going to run a road between them. So I think if I do that, that covers one entire side. So let's get that done. And then we also will need... Oh, hello, what have we got here? New task. Start the basic needs, water, food and housing. Alright, I've got 2 of those done already. And we need 4 container houses and a canteen. So what did we see for the canteen earlier? That you needed to be nearby to where everyone's going to be living, and also as well as we needed it to be nearby to a storage unit. So what I complained about in the tutorial, I said it should really be here next to our storage area. So I'm going to practice what I preached, and we'll pop that over there, I think. And then we've got the container housing to do, so let's build these in. Now, well, looks things we can just pop these straight down without having to do anything else. Okay, that one's going to stick out just slightly, which is not ideal, but I'd rather it's only sticking out on one side and not over everywhere. And we can quickly speed up while we get this done. Everyone's running around like little rats in a maze. So at the moment we need to keep an eye out for... What's that? That's just finished. Ah, the canteen. Right, let's throw one worker in there. How many have we got? So we've got 13 who are currently constructors. So this is our pool of unassigned workers. So they're just your general constructor, labourer, general peon until they get assigned to another job. So you always have this constant pool that is usable for everything. So now we've got that nearly built, we can get cracking on with a water purifier. We'll do 2 at the moment. We'll see how we get on with 2. And then we'll work out. So 2's not doing too badly for fish. And that is doing 61%. Oh, good. Well done, task complete successfully. You can now see your rewards below. So our reward is 5 and a confidence points, 25 metal and 15 stone. So our confidence as we've got here isn't doing too badly. We've already leveled up the building and task performance is coming along nicely as well. So good. Let us crack on with this. Right, so what we're going to need to do, now we've got our water situation sorted, we're going to throw a worker at the tree because I want to be able to, I'm going to up that just a little bit actually, because I did say that the trees will take a lot of work. But we do need coal as well, so let's get that done. And then we can work on it. We've got all of our people standing around out here, along with the little blighters. So there's no productivity. To tell me how long it's going to take until they're adults. Closed durability is 10 days. Okay, looks like we can rename them as well. And what are these? Those are just happiness points for that child. Alright, cool. Well, we got started at least. I'm not expecting immediate things to happen. But we do want to get ourselves that technology centre in, or the research centre. Okay, kind of sneak that behind there. That should give us enough room for a house next to it, because I think that's about wide enough for a house. Let me just check something. So container house, I could sneak one in there. Oh, and I'd be able to get that other building. Yeah, let's get that done. So I've got enough room. I can stick a research centre here, and then still have room to sneak a house next to it. Cool. Let's get that done. I'd like to try and keep things as close as possible to this oxygen centre. Oxygen generators work as don't consume oxygen. How are we doing coal-wise? Not doing badly. So it's mostly on particularly poor days that you want to be able to get those done. How we do? Still got 4 people left in the build queue, so that'll do for now. Let's see what else we can get. So we've got gears. Let's throw a scavenger in there to start pulling some gears out, because that'll clear up some space around here. That'll leave us then 3 people doing not very much. Plus, keep forgetting that X doesn't, or not X, escape does not close everything out. Okay, new task. Let's generate electricity from a crack with the help of a gas extractor. Cool. Build a research centre. Already done. Unlock gas extractor. Okay, well I'm waiting for science points to come in. So we're creating... So we've got 20 odd, 30 odd. So that's going to create 5 research points at a time. I've got 4.8 days. Shouldn't be a problem. So this is going to take 15 points. 330 points for that. Wow, that's quite a lot. Metal workshop. Okay, cool. All right, well we're working our way that way, so getting everything under control at the minute. Stone we don't really need. How are we doing on everything else? We're a little bit low on metal. Gears we're doing all right on. Plus. So let's go find myself some metal if I can. What's that? What's that event log? A new crack is oozing. Oh, look at those. Alright, I'm glad I don't live over there. Okay, 15, go. Right then, so you are 2.5 days. Explode in 2.5 days, that's good. You'll explode in 1.5 days. Cool. Let me try and see if we can get our gas extractor onto these two before they go bang. I hope. Oh, nice. People are going out to work at 4 in the morning. Ha ha ha! Get out there, my peons. Work until you drop. Sorry, no, I'm a benevolent leader, really. Cool. Alright, so here we go. So here's our gas extractor. That's a very cool little animation. A bit like a wind turbine, but obviously using some form of geothermal. But anyway, that's good. So at least they're working there. And that will last... Oh, so these are a time it takes, so how long they will survive before the crack then will close itself, which is 14.7 days. Nice. Well done, task completed successfully. You can have your rewards. So that's 25 metal, 100 coal, and 4 confidence points. Lovely, and like that. So now I'm guessing what started out as rain has now, I'm guessing, turned into ash that's falling, because again, this is all volcanic. So are you... Got all generators are off. Is that doing anything I need to worry about? Or am I going to just worry about that when the winds are coming? Oh, new crack over there. Let's get another gas extractor in place. Come on, it's 2 in the morning in winter. Off you get. Go and trudge off and go and do what you need to do. So why have you got 2 kids just standing around at 6 AM? Not doing anything. You should be down the mines or going up chimneys and sweeping up. Yes. The old Victorian English way of doing things. Cool, so we've got 67% vitality. That's gone up a bit. And is using a certain amount of water per day, as we know. Cool, that crack's under control. So what are in these big buildings? Canned fish, bricks, plastic, scavenger, gear, metal planks, and Kevlar. Oh, Kevlar. Oh, nice. Okay, so who have we got? We've got 3 people sitting around doing nothing. So let me add 1 more to you, and I'll start getting some metal out of that building as well. Just because obviously if we're building things like container houses and things like that, we're going to want the extra metal for building that kind of stuff. Well, I must admit, I do quite like the design though, with the upstairs with the little balcony made out of the roof of the container. Does look pretty funky. Okay, good. I'm going to leave that tree for the moment just because it's a bit far and I don't want to overdo my water situation if I can help it. So producing 4 and consuming 1. Now it's consuming 17, so we keep dropping down. I'm not sure I'm entirely understanding quite what's going on there. I imagine that's probably for something like the electrolysis for the oxygen production. Okay, let's build a submarine dock so that people can join us. So we're going to get 2 confidence points, gears, plastic, and metals. So let me get my submarine dock on the go. Or do I need to... Where was this? I can't remember where I saw it. Technology, there we go. Right, so what size have we got? It's not too bad size-wise. Okay, so it's at that point there. Can I pop you next to that bridge? At least that way it's relatively nearby. Well, possibly I could do that there. I still want to have to sort of run a road around all these resources that are all over the shop. That would be less of a stress to have that there. Because you can see there's multiple entry points for submarine docks, so it doesn't matter where the road hits it realistically. So I could go up between those two container houses at the bottom. Yeah, drop that in there. Let's do it. Produce/gather plastics. Oh. Okay, we've got 6 gears are being pulled out of there, so I've got, how long? 4.8 days. See, that's interesting that you've given us a building and submarine dock, and we've got to go and gather something. So, let's take somebody off there. Wasn't there something with plastics in earlier that I saw? Plastics, there you go. Right, let's get the plastics over there. So, that way then, at least we're working on that while we're building the submarine dock. So I'm guessing the submarine dock will take a wee bit of time to build. They don't tend to be small things. Okay, 72% vitality. Oh look, there we go. It's one of our little resource points that we were mining there has gone. Oh hello, what happened there? Let's try that again, shall we? Good. There we go. Yes, done. Why not put any roads in? Oh, I'm confused. I didn't remember from the end of the tutorial to do it. Oopsie. Right, let's quickly do that. Right, done. There we go. That's working there. Oh, hello, we've got 50 research points. What can we unlock for 50? Coal mine. Get her done. We need that. I want that coal mine up and running. Resources, isn't it? Coal mine. Get you built there. I can run a bit of road up that way just to try and give us a bit of a head start on getting people moving. And I'll get rid of that stone as well while I'm up there. So how are we doing? We've got 4.2 days. We're already 6 of 15 on there, and our submarine dock is ready to go. There are no upcoming submarines. Nice. Oh, hello. 1.5 days. Didn't see that one come in. Wasn't paying attention. I got time. Can I just get that in? How many constructors have I got left? 2. I should be all right. Yep, there we go. By building that. That should be done before it goes bang. What's in our warehouse again? Oh yeah, metal planks, metal, and canned fish. We could have 15 people working on that building. Dang. Well, hopefully when we get a few more people come in, we can be work on that. Okay, good. So because got our rewards. Yeah, we saw what they were already, so no big drama on there. I can make a big deal out of that. We've already seen it. So we've got that has been done. Let me start seeing about getting that cleared out, because then I've got one worker left on there. All right, let's leave that as is for now. Right, good. So we need at least one person in there. This lot can. How are we doing? 15. We're all right at the minute. We're all right at the moment. No one's any major immediate dramas. This is going to blow up in 0.7 days, but hopefully we should be good by then. We're already nearly halfway through building. People are getting the stuff that they need and they're carrying on building. Oh, another new task. Oh, thick and fast, this one. Build a decoration so our people can visit when they're free. Produce/gather metal and build a star. See? A decorative yellow star. I'm not. So I need to put it somewhere that's going to be nearby to people. Can't. put that in. Oh, I don't know where I want to put it realistically. Go on, put it there. Yeah, go next to the canteen. I mean, it's got an area of effect, which is what I want to try and maximize if I can. But it's also bulky and has no real other function, so I kind of want to, tuck it away out the way. But that at the moment is going to cover all the houses, and next to the storage unit where I was possibly going to put another house, that'll be another 4 people. And I've still got a gap above the oxygen centre where I can drop another 4 people in. So, alright, let's drop that in there. Alright, we are still running it at like max speed, so hopefully you'll be done before it goes bang. 0.2 days. That should be alright. That should just get in time. 0.1. Boom. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Oh, hang on. Got another one over here. Oh, these are all coming in thick and fast, aren't they? I need to leave the task list, the event log up in the corner. I am running at an extended speed just because obviously we took half hour or so on the tutorial, so I want to see how we're getting along. So sub's going to come in 2.8 days. So I suppose I best get a new housing put in. I was threatening to put one in here, which I'm going to do. So let's pop that there. That'll do. Just that way, at least we've got some spares in case we are getting people coming in. We've got a few days until the wind start coming in. So what I think we need to do is turn the oxygen generator on when the winds start piling up. Now we did have didn't I see something about a medical post? Yeah. Okay, where can you go best? Alright, I'll pop you in just behind that container house and next to the technology centre. I think that would be good. Oh, and another blasted. Oh, we've got a tree dome! Oh, look at that. Tree dome's turned up. Nice. So the tree dome's there. They said anything that's under that dome. So that's at 80% it gets the tree dome. Acts as an actual oxygen centre. So these don't need to have an. So if we have container houses that are under here, Keeley died of old age. Oh, okay. Like buggery. That's not death by misadventure, at least. All right, cool. Death by old age I can handle. But yeah, so I think what we're going to need to look at doing is having our houses around this area, or important key buildings. So I wonder if it's going to be better off that we put our houses so around here. Hang on. So housing, we've got a shelter will hold 8 people. That holds 4. That holds 8. The duplex holds 6, which doesn't seem any better. Fertility rate high, oxygen tank filling high, and comfort level high for the duplex, not for the shelter. That's medium, and then low for the container. Whereas what's this one? The apartment, large size, holds 12 people, low fertility rate, high oxygen tank filling, and medium comfort. So realistically, I think I'm going to have to, but then the fact that it's got Kevlar, I'm not sure whether how much of a finite resource that is, because where are you normally going to find Kevlar other than in things like aircraft and some insulation? I think there are some forms of insulation and things, but yeah, so maybe somewhere some mix of apartments and duplexes I think are what we're going to need. But look at the unlock cost for those research, 1,900, and I've got 40. It's going to be a little while. 300 for a shelter is certainly better than the container home, so maybe I think we save up for the shelter and then we pop that under a tree dome. So that's cool. Alright, can I... Hello, what have we got coming in now? Construction completed for the star. Good. Gas extractor missing materials. What am I missing? Gears. Oh no! Quickly throw somebody out here and go and get some gears. Crap, crap, crap. I've got no spare people. Alright, that's going to go bang. Make sure nobody's nearby to it. Oops. Building class gas extractor. Okay, oh well. There we go. Lost a building. Not the end of the world, but certainly something to keep an eye on. And we've got no one spare to do our building. Okay. May need to come back and look at where we've got people. So, fishing. We're doing okay on food. Let's drop someone back from the water for now. So we can get the buildings done. I'm going to leave that one to go bang, I think, at the moment, because I don't think I'm going to get that one done either. So I've managed to work myself into a corner where I don't have enough gears. So now we need to start being a little bit more cautious of how we're going to do things. You know, all part of the learning process. So we're on day 9. So, by looks of things, yeah, we've got... It doesn't take long for a winter to get into spring and everything, does it? Right, so we've completed the container house. And that's still building my... Good, decoration's been done. And we've got the other stuff. So it's bought us 40 gears. So that will mean this is going to be able to be built, I hope, in time, but I don't think it will be, because we haven't got enough gears. Alright, can that, save our gears, and come back to this one, because we should be able to build that in the time, and we've got the resources now, so let's cut our losses and run. Another new task. Oh, we survived 10 days, according to a Steam achievement I've just got. Get ready for the winds. Alright, we're going to do that. Prepare for the winds. Unlock the coal mine. Build a coal mine. That's been built. I've built a coal mine. What do you mean? What now? Hello, computer. Build a coal mine. Done it. It's here. Hello. Build a medical post. What's this? I'm building? Medical post. Okay. Weird. So I've got 4 days, but it doesn't think I've got a coal mine. That's bizarre. So Oxygen Center can store 3,000 units of sustainable energy in its batteries. Cool. How are we doing coal-wise? Oh, there we go. 1,045 coal. Alright, so... Oh, it's now I've picked up I've built a coal mine. Oh, for Lord's sakes. Oh, that was our matey boy there going bang. And we've got 0.2 days until the sub comes in. I kind of want to see what the sub looks like when it comes up. Construction completed. Medical post. Good. Pick the medical post up. Lovely. And 11 of 15 coal. Cool. Not 0.1 days. Let's see what we got from the old sub when it comes up. I'd be surprised the submarine can make it down here. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Must be a very, very, very deep channel they've made along there then. Alright, how many people we got? Oh, we got some new stuff. Some new people come in. Good. Right, let's go. I've got throw one person in there. Yeah, because we've got 5 confidence points, 10 fish, 25 metal, 15 plastic, and 10 water. Lovely. Alright. So let us throw somebody else in the research. And might as well get this tree going. Well, yeah, 137 on the water, so we're okay on water at the minute. It's good. We'll get our second tree worked on, and we can then throw somebody on the plastic. Start getting some plastic out of there. Good, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Vitality is up to 88. But I think what we will need to do is start to move our container homes over to be around these trees. I'm also trying not to overexert myself on what I'm going to have. So if I've got 80 metal, 20 metal planks, and these just take 20 metal. So I can build 4 containers under this area here. Okay, what's my new task? Let's build small gas extractors to generate and store more energy. Okay, so I've got to build 5 new gas extractors. And okay, so this is oh, that's nice. At least it's not a named or a timed event, at least. Thank buggery for that. And produce/gather gears. Okay, cool. I should be gathering some gears anyway. We've got one person that's currently doing nothing. Still only 2 kiddywinks. Now we're in the area where we've only got the container houses, so we're not exactly doing brilliantly on the fertility rate as well. So plant house would be good. A water turbine. Oh, cool. So we can get a water turbine, converts water's kinetic energy into electrical energy. That's fine, we can certainly work with that. Metal processing extracts metals from deep deposits. Oh, cool. That could be useful to get. Metal work for metal plank production. And a signal tower, so that's 250. So we've got a research centre for what we have here. Got the cafe that we mentioned in the tutorial, and the tailor produces protective clothing for people, so that may help us to survive when the winds are high. So it costs us 250 to unlock medium stuff, and that's things like school, but I'm saying not available in this version. So I imagine this is just what the demo is going to be allowing us to do. Again, this is a time-limited demo of 50 in-game days, so I'm not expecting to be able to do everything like I would in a full game, but yeah, I'm quite enjoying what we're doing so far. And that is building to a point. It's going to go bang in 0 days, so let's quickly clear that out before it goes bang. There we go. Yep, gone bang. Okay. So if I'm going to start building my houses, as I was talking about doing before it all went a bit awry. What are you anyway? Oh, you're a gas extractor and you'll disappear in a few days. So if I come over here, am I within the trees confines? So it's a container house right there. It says I'm under a tree dome at that point. Okay, I can go get that. Four. Okay, so that will replace our 4 there. And if I put another house in on the side here, that's within the tree dome as well. Alright, let's do ourselves 6 houses. Because that's all then going to be under the tree dome, and I can then clear these out and work on them from there. So people are slowly also as well coming in and doing the dirt road after they've got everything else. So that's down as a low priority thing. So the wind is coming in 1 day. I've got 0.8 of a day until that's done. I'm not entirely convinced that's going to work well. New crack is oozing. Yeah, but it's going to go in 0.8 of a day. So there's not much point to that one at the moment. Alright, I'm a little bit behind on the energy I'd like, but at least we're extracting coal. Construction is completed. Container house. Lovely. And you're under a natural tree. Natural building. So how do I delete that? There we go. Dismantle building. And it'll recover 14 metal. So we don't get back everything we get from building it, but at least it's something. Right. Oh, it just explodes immediately. There's no deconstruction animation. Oh, cool. Interesting. So this way, at least it'll give us the option that we can help to compartmentalize how much we're spending on power. Let's go turn the power on for on all generators because we need it because the wind is coming shortly. As each one gets built, we'll just bang an old house. And we get to see where our oxygen sufficiency for each building. So as you can see, these are all taking 1, and they are now in a good place. So that is fine. It's weird that one was only saying 0.8 of a day because it's only brand new. Oh, so we have an incoming sub in 3 days. Good. Glad I bought ourselves another house. And let's eject you. Done task completed. You can see your rewards below. Good. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. We are making steps. We are getting there. Okay, quickly let me grab ourselves energy and throw that onto there. When started, it doubles the oxygen center's energy consumption. Also, winds bring toxic gases and reduce the oxygen level in the air, so people may get sick. Turning on the oxygen generators in all the buildings will reduce the possibility of people getting sick. So cool. So yeah, when it gets windy time, we just turn everything on and hope for the best. Oh, that's cool. You can see the oxygen center is now showing red or kind of like an amber light instead. I wonder if that's just because they're on or because the wind is coming in. But either way, it doesn't matter too much. Our houses are building away slowly. Bada boom, and exploded. No one is showing us homeless. That's good. Got a medical center, so anyone who may get ill is covered. And the tree is doing relatively nicely, 96%. Our tree up here is 26% vitality, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Right, so that's another home done. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait till that next house is built before, because somebody on their own is living in here. Good, there we go. Now I can detonate that one. I wonder if I can get rid of that road now, because I don't need that anymore. Because now that is in the way, I can now run the road along here instead, from the bottom part down here. Right, that'll do. I'll remove that road. And sweet. So we've got ourselves a nice new road set up, and we can also as well add a road in from where we've got this tree being worked on. And we can throw that road straight up into that area. So if it gives us room, then we've got potentially room for another, 6 container houses that we could potentially have around this side. So that's quite a good deal on the amount of work that we have, or the amount of people that we have there. So that'll work nicely. So let's quickly carry on with getting our stuff done. Right, 1 person's in care, 2 people are in care, 3 people are in care due to low oxygen and toxic gases. Ooh. Why are you being so ill? Where have you come from? What have they got? Oxygen tank. Do I need to work on better... Do I need to work on better facilities? How long are people going to be out for? They're all at least getting care at least. So that's 5 patients. They've created the gas extractor, so they should be all good. Oh, 1 more person is Finnegan. What are you doing, Finnegan? What are you working? A constructor. Okay, so we shouldn't be doing all that much at the minute then. Other than... Oh. So I need to look at how best to manage these wind situations. 0.7 days, you know, a couple of people who are out and are sick. So do I need another medical post, I wonder? Let me throw another one down anyway, just in case. I'll put it over here. Because that way then it is near to everything else. At least they're going to be working roughly around by where the area is breathable and good. And then we've got 3 people who are doing that. And I've got... Oh, Finnegan's died of his illness. Oh, we lost 1 person. Well, we lost someone to old age, so losing someone to that isn't the end of the world. But we've just lost 3 other people. Okay, so the winds really are a nasty thing to be dealing with. So, all right, well, we've got some people coming in a day, bringing 4 new people. So, you know, the replacements are on the way. That does mean I don't currently have any constructors. Which the only thing we're currently waiting to build is a new medical post, so not the end of the world. We've got someone's working particularly on the tree, so that's being kept. Oh, 100% vitality, lovely. And some guys died of old age, so we've lost 4 people, and we're about to gain 4 people. So net loss will be 0, but a bit of a pain. But you know, it is what it is at the moment. You know. This is the first time I'm playing this lot, so upcoming task automatically be declined in 7 and a bit hours. Let's focus on metal production. Okay, so I got 40 metal, 15 metal planks, 25 stone, and 6 confidence. So I need to build, unlock a metal processing. How much are they? 75. Right, good. Build metal processing and produce the metal. So, where can I put this? Ah, here we go. I have to put it over here by a metal deposit. Cool, and that lines up nicely with that road area there. So, interesting that it doesn't mention any pollution mechanics related to things like a tree. That's cool in some way, I guess. Alright. Let's pop that there. I might as well, while I'm here, throw another container house down. There, and over here. Go on, get in place. Cute. Nice. Well, it doesn't matter about those too much. But it's an unlimited number of days for the metal processing, so yeah, not the end of the world. We've got some people that come out of obviously of medical care, which is good. So again, this will be like, you know, when the in Frostpunk where it gets really cold. Oh, it requires oxygen. I wonder how much that's costing. 3? Bloomin' heck. Okay, I'm going to need to get another tree or something down soon. Oh, crikey, I'm not getting any coal. Oh, no, 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 that is not going to work for me. Got 5 workers, good. Spare. Nice, 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 nice. And that's missing some... That's a horrid noise. It's far too loud when it comes slamming in. Especially when you're wearing in-ear headphones. That's really not comfortable. Okay. Doing good. I mean, yeah, we've had some deaths, but it's not the end of the world. I am running it at super fast speed just to try and spin our way through it, because obviously I'm just conscious of how long this video might end up after we sat and watched all the tutorials, because I wanted just to be able to show everyone exactly what it's like and so I can understand how the game mechanics are running as well. Okay, I think I'm going to need to start getting our people out here. That's coal, plastic and metal. What else have we got around, Kai? Oh, now what? Let's get ready for the winds. Oh, what's that over there? A drought? Oh. Produce or / gather coal 90. Okay, well that's fine. I've got coal being gathered over here. Let's throw somebody else in the coal at the moment. We have a drought coming as well. Trees not the end of the world at the moment. I'm going to start picking up the canned fish, I think. Start getting that cleared away. Got 2 other people. We'll get one doing a metal as well, so we can start to build these container houses. And I think what we'll have to do is find another tree somewhere, and once we clear out some of the equipment that's on the ground, we'll do the whole get another tree in place somewhere. Because I did see we had a tree, I think, in was that in the trees. I do have another tree. Can I put this down? See, that'll give us where our oxygen will cover. See, that's what I'm going to need to look at, I think, as well, is how we can do better with the tree. So I don't want to put it. I can't really put it right next to the oxygen generator because it's generating oxygen. Well, I might just put it down here a bit out of the way. Task is done. Good. Alright, stop. Let me think. So, there's an oxygen generator in there. And that'll have an oxygen generator as well. So, what will be the best plan, I wonder? Oh, 2.3 days. Let's get another oxygen generator, gas extractor over there. And go back to our trees. Where are we? So we've got it's again that's got a small sized dome. So I can, using a signal tower, I can find other trees that have got larger dome sizes. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, very nice indeed. So if that's a small dome size, and that's what they see as small, if I can fit that many... Oh, hello, I've not got enough water. Okay. See, glad I haven't unlocked any more trees yet. Because if I'm running low on water on that tree, I'll be running low on water on everything else. Oh, blimey, I've nearly got no food as well. I have really been taking my eye off the ball. 1.5 days. Blimey, I've taken my eye off the ball. That's bad. Fish supply. Let's focus on fish and water production. Build a second water purifier and build a second fishing dock. Oh, have I just gone over a certain number of people then that it's now starting to be seen that my production qualities are creaking around the edges? All right, let's. I don't like the idea of overfishing a lake too much. So let me throw one here and water purifier next to it. There we go. So let's throw those two over there because that way then it makes sense they're all together with the submarine pen. And then, but I can't because I haven't got any. Oh, you're 2.8 days. Oh, bugger it. Let me pull back out one person out of there. Don't need anybody in that medical post because no one's sick. Pull one person back from technology at the moment just because needs masters of devil drives. Oh, now what? Construction completed, container house. Good. Good. Okay. So we have 7 thirsty people, and now our tree vitality is coming down. Right, let's get our water purifier up first, because we've still got a little bit of food left. We have no water. So let's quickly up that for the moment. We're getting some water coming in, which is good. Got some more people coming in the next day or so, which is not too much of a problem. But when we've got a drought coming in a couple of days, I'm not overly impressed with that. Oh, no energy left, so we can bend that and bend that. Okay, so it doesn't automatically do anything, it just hangs there and says, nothing left now. And you can't do anything at that point. God, there's a lot to keep an eye on here. There's quite a good bit of micromanagement to deal with here. So, alright, oh, now we're getting back to the drought again. Gas extractor is no longer producing energy. So we can bend that. Oh, that's never a good sign. Not when I've got winds coming. Oh, and then the drought coming a few days after. Alright, good. Our water purifier is nearly built, and we've had our people arrive. So hopefully now we should have... 3 people have joined us this time. Right. Let's fill all that up, and we can start to work on that. Oh, wind started. Let's get that done. Oh, so that goes that red colour when the winds do come. So that was blue a few moments before, but now it's red. Oh, that kind of amber colour. So how am I doing on metal? I'm okay. I should be able to build a gas extractor. Cool. So that's going to be gears and plastic. Good. One person left to do the building. Oh, I didn't gather enough coal. I've lost 3 confidence points. I've been too busy flipping worrying about that. Well, maybe I need to drop it down to speed 2 for the moment. So too many irons in the fire, and we've obviously dropped a component somewhere. So we're nearly done. Oh, blimey. 4 people are thirsty. Nice. Let's go hell for leather. Sod it. Come on. We're day 20. It's only it's a demo game anyway, so you know, if I completely gnaws it up, it's not like it's the potentially the end of the world, but I would like to get better than we were, so we are now producing more water, but it does seem we are having a lot more. Oh, I wonder if it's the energy generator that's causing all the problems. Or the oxygen centre, sorry. Or is the people being under the tree now causing an increase in the amount of usage? It's awesome to keep an eye on. I don't know why. Building collapsed. Gas generator. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Elaine has become sick due to low oxygen. Well, yeah, because it's windy time. Medical post is full. Alright, let's throw somebody in there. And where's everybody else? Where can I take somebody out of? Water purifier. Don't really want to take anyone out of the water purifier. Don't want to take anyone out of fishing either. We are... This is a little bit more tricky than I was expecting. Alright, the medical post isn't full at the moment. So we'll take that person out there. And then we can work. Oh, now we've got people that are too sick, so we do need someone back in that medical post. Right. And I've got no one spare. Ha ha ha! Oh. Bugger it. I may have backed myself into a corner. Oh well. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can survive this little storm. I mean, we're nearly an hour and a half in, so, you know. I think this has given me enough of an idea of the fact that I definitely would want to play this, give it a longer term run through and see what happens. Oh, Kamal grew up and now ready to work. You have the absolute perfect timing. But yeah, no, I'd like to try a full playthrough of this and see see how well I can do it, and do it at a slightly more relaxed and controlled pace rather than trying to go hell for leather just to show as much of what this game can do as possible. Just because the research new task. Let's plant a tree. Yeah, giant tree dome and any building under a dome has no energy consumption. Don't forget to assign a worker. Provide sufficient water. Well, that's the problem. It's providing us sufficient water at the minute. So I'll deal with the tree. Have I got... Oh, missed the deadline on the other one. Fishing water production. The second fishing dock never got built. Oh. So I've lost 5 confidence points, but are they permanent losses, or can I just buy them back? Okay, I can buy them back. It's not the end of the world. Alright. But it wants me to get to level 5 in 15 days, and I'm still at level 3. Will I make the full 50 days? What's this? We're past the wind, so we can turn off all the generators now. That should help us on the wind situation. Right, throw somebody into the water. Oh, got 3 days until someone new's coming. 4 more people to join us. Lovely. So I was all worried about building all of these houses. And now it's all coming into place. Right, a new crack is oozing. Where's that? Down here. Oh, hello. 0.7 days, 2.4 days. Right. Let's grab one of them, throw one of them down there. Build a decorative cedar. Gather water, 44 of 90. Yeah, this game's pushing a little harder than I would like. What it is giving me. Okay, so that's where it would say would be the best place. So if I get there, that'll allow us, both those buildings, to have some oxygen. Oh, it does slightly overlap the oxygen centre. To be honest, I'm kind of inclined to go there. Because then I can move the road over, possibly have a couple more container houses around there. Yeah, we'll give that a go. You have a limited amount of trees. It's not possible to change the location of a tree after the placement process. Therefore, you should be careful with choosing the location of a new tree. Are you sure about the location? Yes. Because I like the idea of having these two constantly powered. Because, where was it? Okay, so I've got 3 and 3. So I can probably move the medical posts down here. That's where I'm kind of thinking. And then have a road come across over to this area. So we've got this kind of area boxed in. And people can, if they're in their homes and sick, they can just get straight over to a medical centre without too much drama. Wrong one. Let's go to the road and throw a road across here. So we've got a road over, partly over there anyway, so let us quickly pop that in there and that in there. There we go, so that all meets up nicely. And I can throw a road up this way. And we can look at getting rid of that other road as well. Because that I don't want that to block any kind of building I want to put next to it. Do that. Do. Nice. Nice. Well, all done. 2.2 days. Did I put energy thing on this one? I thought I did. Oh, it's been built. Okay. Fine, so the tree's built, but I haven't put anybody on it. Oh, cool. So we've got a lane has recovered and is now ready to work. So let us throw one more in there and one more in there. How are we doing people-wise? I've got one person left for construction. Not the end of the world, but yeah, we're slowly stabilising a little bit. We've still got some food. And we've got some waters coming in. Oh, good. People are now coming back into work. So we've got 4. So again, we'll throw one more in each. Just so we're starting to build our production back up. So we want to be sustainable in the sense of we're not desperately in trouble. Okay, so gas extractor, that can be binned off. That can go there. I've got 22 of 36. Housing is good, so let us check. We've got 3 and 2. Good. Water's starting to come back up, and food is starting to come back up as well. So we've covered that one for the tree. So that's good. So we're back up to 5, add another 5 on there. So I need 14 days for the vote of confidence. I'm nearly at level 4, and then just got to get up to level 5. So tree would be 50 points. Each tree reaching 100% vitality. So we can look at that in a moment. And possibly we'll throw one of those decorations in because apparently they seem to add an extra 4 confidence, even though it looks very silly. But if it brings confidence, I'm not going to complain too badly. I'm just going to throw it in this corner over here. Interesting, it won't let me overlap there, but it will let me overlap on the front part. Alright, we'll throw that in, you know. Let that be in there, let that be something where they can work on. Oh, hello, new task. Oh, it's coming thick and fast. Drought is coming, lakes and rivers will dry up and it's not possible to catch fish or collect water during droughts. Let's focus on fish and water production. And drought's coming in 3 days, and I'm still low on water and food. This is not good. I need to start getting these canned food out. Start getting the canned food out. I think that's going to be what I need. So at least that way I can pull people back a little bit from the from some of these fishing places and work on the water. I'm not going to bother with this tree yet, purely because I don't think I'm going to get the water availability for it in the short term. So construction complete on a gas extractor, that's good. Coal mine is still coming along nicely. How much is left in there? Doesn't say, so it might well be an unlimited resource. Oh, look at this, we're now doing great on food and water. Gonna let the water come up. How long was the drought for? 2 days. So I'm gonna focus on the water and food for now, and then I can, during the droughts, pull everyone out of the fishing dock and the water purifier or water extractor. And then during those couple of days, I'm going to absolutely hammer trying to clear out some of these junk piles around here. Just because I think it would be good to be able to clear up some of the map and give us a bit more room to maneuver, because we're a little bit cramped at the minute with all these bits of unmovable objects around. I can't really expand in the way I'd like. Oh, new crack is oozing. What's that one? Over there. 1.5 days. I've got enough room. Should have enough room. Let's get that in there. Oh, another new task. They really are throwing them in thick and fast, isn't it? Build a signal tower, discover new locations, and find survivors. So, build a research centre north of 2. Why do I need to buy a second one? I've already got one. Signal tower, 250. So I'm guessing it's the idea of let's push for more, because that way then we can get another a bit more extra technology. Right, so I'll throw that down behind the other one. Not a big drama at the minute. And we've got how many people coming in? 4 more people in 0.3 days. So I wonder if we can. I wonder if we've got any technology for. Oh, good! Look, we're up to voter confidence, up to level 4, 267 and 350. So, yeah, we're working on it. We are working on it, but we've got no exploration at the minute. Population, 25 people. Good. Just got a Steam notification through for that, which is cool. You're a new one that's going to be up in 0.9 days. I'm not too worried about that at the minute. Oh no, good, I'd already got one on there already. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Good. Oh, we're getting low on food's getting all funky again. Right, so we've got 5 people. So let us throw another couple in there. And metal planks and metal. We can throw all that together. Well done, task completed, fish and water. So we've done that one. Good. Second research centre. How long have I got? 10 days. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. I can survive 10 days. Because as soon as the drought hits, I'll pull people out of here and I'll fill both those research centres with people. And we can go from there. Sorry for banging the mic there. We've got 114 food, 179 water. All right. Okay. Well, we're doing all right. We're not completely and totally toasted ourselves yet, but yeah, had a stumble along the way, but yeah, we recovered. Yeah. They all say go. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you know we're gonna have little challenges as we move along, trying to work with these. Right. So we've got 0.1 days to the drought, so let us start pulling people out of here. Stop operations. Might as well just can all these off for now, because there we go. Everything's drying up. Oh, it doesn't look very nice, does it, when all that happens? Good. Good, good, good. So let's get some stone cleared out. And metal, plastic, and coal. Cool. So that's everybody's working on those. I've still got 6 people left not doing anything. So let us clear that out, and the metal out. Oh, that noise is horrible. Dumpster. 45 metal planks. Right. Good. How are we doing? Still got 2 left. Nice, nice, nice. So, new cracks over here. 2.2 days. Can I get over there easily? I should be able to. I mean, it's a drought, it's not the wind. Gas extractor no longer producing energy. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I just clicked the wrong blasted one. Oh, I'm an absolute blithering idiot. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Okay, I mean, we've still got water coming in here, so surely someone would be able to go from a water purifier and just, like, run a hose in and go, let's clear some of that up. Oh, well, maybe that's just me. Right, 1.1 days. Then we've got the blooming wind coming in a few days' time. That is not nice. 8 days for the signal tower. Produce and gather canned fish, which we have. So we're doing alright with that. It's just the water situation. Might even throw another water purifier up here by this lake area. Once the wind is in a better position, once we've got past the winds, or I suppose even, yeah, possibly during the winds we could possibly do it. Oh, another one there, 1 day. Have I got enough that I can throw stuff in? 30 gears. I've got enough gears. Let's get that done. I've got enough construction workers. 2. Oh, good. That's been done already. Right. All right. Let's get working on where we are. Oh, submarine's coming in 3 days. Good. But it won't be coming out of there though. That'll have had to bring the water level back up. Right, 260. Good. Let's get our signal tower up. And it's going to be metal planks and gears. Okay. Not the end of the world, not the greatest, but you know, we can work with it. We're at day 27, so we've still got, you know, 23 days to go. Oh, 22 days, and the water's back up to full level. Right, let us pull some of our people back from there and there. Turn you back on. And we'll turn you back on. Nice, nice, nice. We can see where we're at. 1 person left. Alright, we'll leave that off for the minute. Because we appear to be doing alright. Again at the moment. So let us see what we can do from here. We've got another few days and we've got lots of water coming in, so metal shed's been exhausted for canned fish, so that's good. So we've got back 5 people. What we've got over here, metal. Let's get 2 in there. Your stone, not too worried about stone for the moment, but I did need the metal plates, metal planks. Let's throw 3 more in there and let them work on it. Water's doing okay again. Let me see. 37%. Let's throw somebody on here, I think. No, I don't have any spare people. Blast. Oh well. Give it another couple of days and 3 more people will join me. So I've got 3 days to stabilise my water situation, which seems to be okay. We can be working on that. We've got 10 days until that's completed, finished up. And then we've got gears, metal planks and Kevlar, metal deposit, canned fish, bricks and plastic, canned fish, bricks and plastic. Nice. So buildings do those. I really do want to have a go at that boat that's been grounded though. Oh, I bet that'd be fun to take that all apart. More canned fish. Alright, so it looks like we've got a lot of canned fish around the place, so obviously that's pushing us to do a lot of exploration, which I can quite get behind. Got a lot of stuff to work on. Anyway, let's get cracking on. So we're up to day 30, nearly. So we've got 2 days to go till day 30, or a day and a half anyway. And then we can see where we are at. Oh, good. So I can do the build the signal tower. That's the problem. I don't have enough metal planks and gears at the moment. I'll pop that there for now. Don't have... I've got 6.8 days, so it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world, but we can certainly look at it if we can. We are 305 of 350 and 8 days till my vote of confidence, so we're getting somewhere. Right, gas extractors no longer producing energy. That'll be that one. Get rid of that. Gets us some stuff back. So what am I missing? Plastic I should have okay. God, these things are coming thick and fast. Every time you stop to try and have a moment to think and try and plan stuff, you're getting something else thrown at you. Yes, I know I'm running at extra speed, but no, that's the whole point, is trying to challenge a little bit and to be able to see about getting all of this done. Right, let's get the fishing dock. Take one person out of there. They can be replaced in a couple of days when this arrives, but I want to try and get a head start on this. So I'm currently just missing gears. I've got 72 and I need 80. Right, so where is going to give me the best set of gears? None of those places by the looks of things. Oh, that's interesting. Right, I'll pull 2 of you off there. Oh, another task. Let's get ready for the wind. Right. Need to get some coal. Gears. There we go. But that's going to completely knacker us with old matey boy. The old windy situation, because they're going to be able to run quite a long way in the horrible, horrible way things are out there. Uh, 6 of 100 for that, and building collapse, gas extractor. All right, we missed it. So gas extractor missing materials. Narend died of old age. Oh, new people have just arrived. We're good on our housing. We've still got 5 unused houses. Gas extractor couldn't be built because I don't have any gears. Yeah, this is quite a lot to take in and quite a lot to work with. I'm going to definitely, when it comes to it, I think if we do a full playthrough, it's going to be one of those ones where we're going to have to sort of be a bit more slow and methodical. Like the first few times you're playing Frostpunk. You'll completely bugger it up, and then you'll slowly get to understand it's like how the mechanics work best, and you'll kind of gain your own strategy on, right, how am I gonna manage all this? How will I balance everything? Because yeah, it can be a little overwhelming if you're not used to it. And this certainly has some of those kind of elements where you're kind of juggling and trying to decide, right, how quickly can I get this done? But I think, yeah, definitely keeping a closer eye on my food and my water. I think that's where I went wrong earlier on and caused a couple of deaths that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying the idea and how this is coming along, and I definitely will think I will want to look at doing a full playthrough. But please let me know in the comments if you'd like to do a full playthrough of this. And I definitely think that this would be quite good fun and quite engaging to follow this through and try and find the best outcome. But as we're nearly 2 hours long, I think it's the longest video I've done, I'm gonna call the video there. And I think we're 30 days into a 50-day in-game time, so I think we've covered more than enough of the game for you all to get an idea of what the game's like and whether or not you'd want to play it as well. I mean, the full game is out. This is just the demo that's still available on Steam that I picked up just because I wanted to, because I enjoyed the United Penguin Kingdom game and I wanted to see what other games the same developer had done. So yep, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for joining me, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Alrighty, you take care now. Thanks, bye bye.